Do you know what I hate more than sarcasm and jokes? The cojones these Survivor players have when they come back to play and the show announces them like, of course they're coming back to play. Did you not see them last time? So yeah, I am bold enough to cover this topic seriously. Here are the top 10 Survivor players who made me drop my croissant. Number 10. Haley Ford of Season 30 Worlds Apart was brought back for Season 34 Game Changers, a season that had a cast that by itself could fill up an entire top 10 list, but I won't do that to you. Not when holding your precious croissant. Some of you may recall when Haley made some big moves in her first season. The kinds of big moves that get you so inspired that you propose to your longtime girlfriend with a golden croissant. Here is a montage of her greatest hits. A true game changer that was not brought back just because she knows how to make a good croissant. Absolutely not. And when you watch the behind the scenes of Game Changers and the entire cast doesn't understand how she's on the season and Jeff is constantly trying to explain the decision, reality sets in. Maybe Jeff knows Haley makes the best croissants and her return to the show explains to us why she is a true game changer. For a second here, I need us to get serious. Hold on to your croissants for this one. Did you know that every day in Fiji there are starving Survivor players who could desperately use the croissant you were holding? Well, forget them and join the Once Upon an Island Patreon instead. Every month you pick which croissant dropping videos I make and can help keep my landlord happy as they ask for rent, because for the past few months I've just been offering them croissants instead. So come on over to Patreon to support Once Upon an Island and get to have all the croissants I make. Link in the description. Thank you for your croissants. Number 9. Bobby John of Season 10 Palau was asked back immediately for Season 11 Guatemala. But of course, why wouldn't he be? While Stephanie LaGrossa became a fan favorite who struggled and persevered through a lot of editing help, she didn't make any croissants. Bobby John was low-key and nice. Perfect as a captain for a tribe. Perfect as the tribe baker. Why would we pick someone interesting from Palau like Ian Rosenberger or Wanda? Picking the man who was a bore around camp makes total sense. Just listen to Stephanie sing his praises.
Bobby John is totally turning into a caveman. Bobby John, he's just gross. He is always dirty, always. Oh man, not rocking.
Sorry, I got to do it.
Number 8. Parvati Shallow of Season 13 Cook Islands totally deserved to come back from Micronesia to be a part of the favorites tribe. When she did that one thing with that one person on Cook Islands, I thought to myself, oh yeah, I can't wait to see her again. She was a pretty face who unsuccessfully flirted with Ozzy while eating a good strawberry cream cheese croissant. Just what I always wanted. I bet she didn't even do anything good when she came back, right?
The winner of Survivor Fans versus Favorites.
My croissant has been officially dropped. Number 7. Danielle DiLorenzo of Season 12 Panama may have been the runner-up that season, but she was the ultimate villain, right?
I'll kill you, Mike, when I get back to Hollywood.
No, great.
I will. I'll drive up and I'll kill you in your little apartment, and I'll drive over to my club, and that'll be it.
That was really nice. I don't have the apartment.
Well, obviously, dude. I've never been in your apartment. I don't know if it's or not. It was an adjective.
I know.
Don't take everything so personal.
Yeah, go get him, Danielle. That's why she was brought back for Heroes versus Villains. She was clearly the best female candidate of the last 19 seasons of the show that no one, not a single other female player, better embody the villainous role, right?
Susie, I have one question for you. And if you can answer yes to this question, I will give you my $1 million vote. If you get the money, will you agree to have your vocal cords removed? Sugar, you are an unemployed, uneducated leech on society. And the only thing I would vote to give you is a handful of antidepressants so that no one else has to be subjected to your constant crying anymore. And maybe if you got some, then it would seem a little more sincere when you are crying about your dead father.
Number 6. Speaking of Season 12, when they brought back ours for Season 27, Blood vs. Water, I said, yeah, he has blood. He swims in water, and he enjoys a good cinnamon sugar croissant dipped in icing. Trust me, I'm an expert. He was definitely not brought back just to get the rivalry with his ex-jailbird Vetus on the show. Number 5. When eating my bacon and cheese croissant whilst enjoying the diverse and fun gameplay of Survivor Redemption Island, I thought to myself, wouldn't it be fun if we had another rivalry for another version of this brilliant and flawless idea? Well. That's why I was ecstatic to see Coach and Ozzy on my screen as they entered the game with nothing but revenge in their hearts and croissants in their hands, as they each experienced an intense head-to-head battle the last time they played. Number 4. Andrea Belke made total sense to bring back twice. She comes from Wisconsin, a land flowing with milk and cheese, the perfect ingredients for any croissant. When she was voted out, came back, and then did not get Boston Rob out only to get voted out again on Redemption Island, I threw my half-eaten croissant at the TV and screamed, 2 more seasons of this, please. Number 3. Here is Colton's first time playing Survivor.
And yes, I did go to a private, like, all-white school, but I do have, like, African-American people in my life.
Who?
My housekeeper.
Here is Colton's second time playing Survivor.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Meaning you're quitting? Again, the first time you feigned an appendicitis. Turns out you didn't have it.
My back's against the wall, and when my back is against the wall in this game, I turn into the person I was in One World, and I don't want to be that person.
You turned into that person before your back was against the wall.
Is that how it goes, Colton? If things don't go your way, let's just stop?
Maybe. I don't know.
Need I croissant more? Number 2. Kelly Wentworth was voted back onto Survivor for one reason and one reason alone. She makes a mean croissant. You may not know this. She makes a mean croissant. She spent years studying the art in Austria, the home of the first known croissant, under the guise of their fearless leader, Arnold Schwarzenegger. From there, audiences knew that if she could come back, just like Arnold prophesized in Terminator 2, then she could be a new Austrian legend and create the sequel to the croissant, C2, Judgment Day. Too bad she gets voted out at the merge.
You know what, Jeff? I may be on the bottom, but I'm not ready to go home yet.
Oh my God. This is a hidden immunity item. Any votes cast for Wentworth will not count. 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 8th person voted out, the second member of our jury. Savage.
All right, baby.
She survived. Croissants all around. Number 1. Finally, we have reached our true croissant queen, someone who rises despite not containing any yeast and can make her croissant so buttery and flaky, people forget how to say her name.
My vote tonight will be for Francesca.
Francesca.
Francesca. You and Francesca.
First person voted out of Survivor Redemption Island. Francesca.
Unfortunately, her return on season 26 Caramoan saw her fall from grace as she rejected the croissant, as an overindulgence in them killed her father and saw her turning to the dark side, eating something other than a brilliant, beautiful, buttery, cream cheese filled croissant.
If I am voted off first a second time, I will eat this rock. It's not gonna happen.
Francesca, the trap has spoken.
Again.
Thankfully, that was in the past and she has reformed from her ways and seen the light that is only eating a good croissant, and no temptation will ever take her away from the orange cream croissant that she desperately craves.
Do you know what that is, Francesca?
It's Francesca, and yes, it's a rock.
Do you know why it's here?
You want me to eat it?
I want you to eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it.
You said you would eat it.
I know I said I would eat it if I was voted out first again, but I'm not gonna eat it.
Yes, you did say that.
Not eating it.
Hold on one second. There, now eat it, go.
That's not gonna happen.
So which players make the best croissants? Comment below and let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching, and doubly thanks for liking and subscribing. See you all next time.